peace and serenity of the Heartfelt Creations opener. It's magical, and it's always a magical show with Heartfelt. And welcome to our brand new one-day special. It wouldn't be a Heartfelt show without the one and only, the legendary, she only has one name, she only needs one name. It is the one and only Nikki. Good evening.
Good evening, how are you?
I'm brilliant, thank you. We're taking a really, really nice new step in a different direction for Heartfelt.
Yes, there's no flowers in this.
There isn't. Well, there sort of are and there sort of aren't. It's sort of a nod to flowers, but it's something very, very different. And more importantly, big news hot off the press. We are the world launchers, aren't we, Nikki?
We certainly are. We always get the world launch. It's amazing.
We're there before our sister channel, before anyone else, before America. We are the launch show. We are the trailblazers. So, Nikki, tell me about the collection.
Right, so this is the Elegant Mosaics.
Okay.
Okay, so as the name suggests, it's mosaics. You are going to be able to create very nice and easy, quick, elegant cards using your mosaic as a focal point. There is so many cutabilities with this, okay? Because as you know, we always bring the stamps that coordinate with the dies, okay? And those dies with this one, it's very, very important to me because I wouldn't want to cut these out. I would just use them flat. But you've got the dies to be able to create really pretty, elegant, layered centerpieces for your cards, your projects, your scrapbook layouts, home decor. You name it, you can do it with this one. And
am I right in saying that we can interchange, like the centre from one die set can go in the centre of another?
Yes, you've spotted it, haven't you?
You can do that.
Spotted it. Oh, yes.
And listen, I only just spotted that as well. But of course, it makes perfect sense. So actually, you can make a really, really different number of combinations of your fancy mosaic design. Oh, I'm loving that. I'm loving that. Right, one day special. Let's talk one day special now. We are here ahead of the rest. It's busy already. It's been busy on pre-order. We've sorted out the flexi as well. Now it's there on your graphics as well, which is brilliant because you can break this down into two flexis as well. You will want, of course, the first bite of the cherry is always the sweetest. We've got a massive saving. Everyone's saving £18 on this one. But actually, we're carrying over savings because the stamp and die sets are available as partner bundles. And we're actually taking a £4 saving from each of those sets of two as well. And we're carrying that across. So actually your true saving really in the one day special is actually £30, which is amazing. I mean, it's really, really good. Definitely, definitely worth getting involved in this as quickly as you possibly can. Now, we'll show you some samples very, very soon, but Heartfelt. And have we got these on their own, Charlotte? Right, we have, thank heavens for that. I was thinking on a launch, I wonder if we've got it. I forgot to ask earlier, but we do. We have it. So let's look at the paper pack first. Amazing, 24 double-sided sheets, which are incredible. What do we say the GSM is on these, Nikki? I always forget. Is it 100 and... Is it 118? Yes, I don't always have that in my memory.
It's, is it £80 in American weight?
Yes, in American paper weight, isn't it? Yes.
So, yes, so...
it's as is in ligament-free as well, of course.
It is, yeah. So, should we just tell everybody, actually, that Heartfelt is an American-based company?
Yes, that would be...
For anybody new out there that's watching the show.
Yes.
Heartfelt was established in 1994.
Okay.
They bring us absolutely stunning paper pads like the one we're looking at here. Your matte layering's being done for you. You've got tags in there. You've got absolutely gorgeous mosaic down the side there. You've got some smaller toppers in there as well. I always say it is more of a paper kit than a paper pad.
Actually, the GSM, Charlotte's just worked it out, it's 216.
Oh, it's 216.
216 GSM, so we were both wrong. We both had a good guess, but we were both wrong.
I mean, look at that.
But there you go.
That's stunning,
just to let you know, by the way, there is not a delayed dispatch on this one, but it is coming directly to you from Heartfelt. And of course, they are stateside, as Nikki mentioned.
They are, yeah.
So it takes around about 7-10 days, something like that, to come out to you, because of course it's got to come from America. But you know what, well worth the wait. And do get an extra paper pack into your stash as well. This is really beautiful. I love this one.
Really
it's really
nice,
gorgeous.
Vibrant colours in there, but you've got your softer colours in there as well. So if you want to create something with a softer, sort of more of a pastel shade, you can.
How cute is that? No place like home.
There isn't. I want to go to that cottage. I want to know where that cottage is.
I know, it does look rather nice, doesn't it?
We feature that a lot in our paper pads.
Look at how bright and beautiful that is.
Yes, so
and that's going to match the dies, is it?
It does, yes.
Wonderful.
You are very, very
oh, do you know what?
there.
I've done enough Heartfelt now to know that they are so intuitive at getting things that work together. I love that look, by the way, because actually what you can't see in the detail of this is that looks like little pearls going around the outside. It's very, very clever. Look at the colours as well. It's beautiful.
Just so vibrant, so pretty, so cheerful, and so summer.
Oh, it is actually, isn't it? Yeah, it's like that little burst of colour that we really need in our lives right now, and that's that same kind of mosaic miniaturised there. The other thing I was going to say about this, Nikki, as well, is that we say there aren't flowers in this kit, but very, very easy to add any of your heartfelt flower collections. It's easy for you to say.
You could use these as just as a sort of like a background and a sort of like a background image, and then layer it up with your flowers. Yeah, as I say, there's so many ways that you can use these. I love it when I receive the design team cards, because we all have a unique style.
Yes.
I can kind of pick out who's made what, because some of us go for more sort of pastel colours, some of us go for more bright, vivid colours, some of us layer them up with flowers. And, you know, so that is what you are going to be able to do at home. You're going to be able to use your own unique style and create something so, so pretty and so easy.
Well, listen, just before I show you the stamps and dies, can I just show you a couple of examples of finished work? Because this is the kind of thing that you can create.
Different.
Yeah, and they are. And there's lots and lots of different things you can do with them as well.
An easel card.
There you go, it's that way around.
An easel card?
Oh, it is, you know. Yes, sorry, I beg your pardon. We weren't even seeing the full glory there.
I mean, that to me is elegant, isn't it?
That's just magical.
Use some of the decorative dies that you've already got at home to create a backdrop and layer those dies.
I'm just trying to see underneath whose that is. That's Janet's work. That is stunning, Janet.
Absolutely
well
stunning.
done.
But then you can go for something very, very different.
Yeah.
But from the same collection. I've gone for bright green and purple on this. I think the green and purple work really, really well with it.
Very elegant.
And as I say, throughout the 5 shows that we'll be doing on the one day special, I will be showing you different ways that you can actually cut these out, how you can lay them up, use your borders in there, because it's not just about the mosaics. We have actually got borders in each stamp set as well.
And look at that. This one by Patricia there is just exceptional. And I love the way she's kind of pared it back. She started with that carnival colour in the centre with the mosaic, and then she's just made it really, truly elegant using the mirror cards there. I think there's a bit of embossing there as well. It's stunning. And then you can add your pearls and gems and sequins and all sorts to that as well. Now, I did mention, didn't I, that you could actually bring in and incorporate your heartfelt flowers into this.
Look at that.
And they are stunning. Which flowers are they, Nikki? Do you know off-site?
Let me have a look.
Sorry, I'm just showing Nikki.
I think
they're little diddy ones,
are the
aren't
hydrangea.
They're gorgeous, really, really nice. So you can incorporate your heartfelt flowers into it. Right, let's look at the stamps and dies, because they are absolutely brilliant. And again, the packaging doesn't necessarily give you the full gravity of what you get. So let's start on this side with the Elegant Mosaics. Now, these are available as partner pairs as well for you. So we'll put the details up for the Mosaics stamp and die. They're in your one-day special anyway, but you can see at the bottom of the screen there's a little partner deal with a £4 saving if you want to buy just that one alone. So you get the dies and you get the matching stamps. And you can see what Nikki was saying earlier about the border stamp and die, which is at the bottom of those sets as well. It is part of your collection.
It is, yeah. You're getting this if you go for the one-day special. So the actual main mosaic image measures 4 by 4.
Oh, okay.
Just to let everyone know at home, because obviously you're looking on the screen and you're perhaps thinking, well, how big is it?
Yeah.
That main image is 4 by 4, so it's a really, really nice size stamp. And then the border is 4 inches, so it's 4 inches length, and then the width is 1 inch.
So that's perfect for a 6 by 6 then, which is what most people kind of go for.
You can obviously keep adding to get the length.
Yeah. And perfect, as we've seen now, for easels as well. So the second stamp and die set we've got, which is in your one-day special as well, is the Floral Mosaic. And again, that's beautiful. Do you know what? If you wanted to upcycle some very old and plain and cheap and cheerful kind of white tiles, you could do worse than stamping.
You could.
On with just that
Wouldn't
one
that be amazing?
stamp. That would be awesome, wouldn't it?
So this one, the main image measures, oh, I forgot it, 3.75 by 3.75.
Okay, so around about the same. Slightly smaller.
It's slightly smaller, but about the same sort
But
of
you've
size.
got that interchangeability as well. So you've got the partner of these two, the Floral Mosaic Stamp and Die at the bottom of the screen there, 749043, £29.98 with a £4 saving, which is lovely. We've carried all of these £4 savings of these sets over to the one-day special, so don't worry about that. So even your one-day special says £18 saving. It's 3 lots of £4 saving from these bundles as well. So you actually get £30 saving, which is really good.
Amazing.
And the third one is called Bursting Blooms.
And
again,
that certainly is bursting.
Oh, it is.
This is one I'm not going to say it because I do actually really like them all. So I don't have a favourite in this one.
And when you start doing the interchanging thing,
then you can really start layering it up.
Die-cutting one and layering with the other.
I mean, there's so many different ways that you can actually use these.
I just love those. So we've got the details at the bottom of the screen for that combo, the stamp and die set there again with a £4 saving, £29.98. 851996 is your item number. Right, the entire collection, world launch, and we have to have a hefty stock. We know for a heartfelt show we need a hefty stock. Now, bear in mind, we need to stock for the entire one-day special and for the individuals in the stamps and dies and the individuals in the paper pack. And we are the first people in the world to launch this collection right now. Now, of the entire collection, we're looking at over 10% of the stock, and it is a hefty stock as well. Let me tell you, it needs to be, has already sold out and gone. It is available in Flexi. We've got people shopping with us over in Europe as well, who say, I'm not waiting. We've got bidders, sorry, wrong channel. We have got customers, my bad, sorry. We've got customers who are shopping for this right now in America, because we're launching before they're actually launching it in the States as well. Thank you for that. You will get, and you should get, actually even quicker dispatch and delivery than if you're in the States, because that's where it's coming from. So it'll get to you quicker than it will get to here in the UK. So there is not a delayed dispatch from this. It's going out directly from Heartfelt's HQ in America. Whereabouts in America, Nikki?
They are from Indiana.
Oh, are they?
They are.
Is that up, down, left, right? I can't remember Indiana.
Oh, I don't know.
I'll get Charlotte to have a little look on a map of America.
Because
we need to know, don't we? Is it East or is it West? Is it the snowy side? Is it the warm bit?
I know they get a lot of snow.
Oh, do they?
They do get a lot of snow,
because the East Coast has just had loads of snow. It might be that way. Anyway, so it's coming directly from America, is what I'm saying here. It's on 2 flexis. You've got the paper pack and you've got the 3 sets of the dies, the 3 sets of the stamps there, and a £30 in total saving, because you've got 3 lots of £4 from these stamp and die bundles, plus the official £18 saving on the one-day special as well. Charlotte's trying to locate Indiana on America on the map. She can see it. Is it in the middle? Is it on the right? Is it on the bottom? It's kind of to the right, East Coast. That would make sense, because they have had a lot of snow recently, haven't they? Because I was conversing with some people in the States last night on the telly, and they were saying it's very snowy, over a foot of snow. Right, let us go to the website right now. Never mind Indiana. What's happening here on our website at thecraftstore.com right now. Remember, our website has, it's all been refreshed and changed as well, hasn't it? We've got a new snazzy website. Go and have a little look. It's really good, actually, because it's a lot easier way of actually finding out what your freedom price is on items as well. It shouts at you a lot louder than it did before, and it's looking super gorgeous. So all the stamps and the die sets, they're all available individually. If you want extra paper packs, you can buy them there as well. We've also got on the show the art foam, we've got the flower shaping kit, we've got the storage for your stamps and dies. We've got that all on the show as well, so you can shop ahead for those. We'll see more of that later with Scott. I'm afraid I've lost the power of speech. There's a very good reason for that. But anyway, now it's your turn to try and speak, Nikki. Where are you starting?
I'm starting with the Elegant Mosaic stamp set.
Okay.
So this is the one that was 4x4, and again you've got different ways of actually layering this up. So if I bring the stamp and dies over here, Let me just move that out of the way. You've got the one die for the border, like that, okay, and that will stamp absolutely gorgeous, like that. Okay, we hold, oh, no, there we are, we're on me now. Right, so that will cut out using your border die. And then you've got that stamp. Huge, huge stamp. Okay, actually what, should we stamp it out so I can show everyone?
Yes, that'd be a really good idea actually, because we're seeing lots of images so far of it all layered up and decorated up in the samples, but it's quite good to actually see how this builds up from, you know, from zero to hero.
It certainly is. So as I say, it's a large stamp. I'm using my stamp platform because it is a large stamp, basically, and I only have tiny hands, so to get an acrylic block and for me to stamp it perfectly, I would probably struggle. But when you're using a block like this, it works really well. So I'm going to stamp it in archival just so you can see these gorgeous colours. Okay. So just make sure you stamp that up really well. Okay. And I can always go back in with that if need be. So I just sort of make sure I've got all those areas, and I'm going to stamp it once more because it's just a little bit over there.
Is that the VersaFine you're using there?
This is actually archival, so this is going to dry pretty quickly. But I'll show you some that I've actually stamped.
That's Ranger archival, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
You'll find that on the website under Ranger.
So just go in there again. Just make sure I put all of that. Oh, look at that.
See, that alone, what more do you need almost? Do you know what I mean?
It is gorgeous just like that.
Yeah.
I totally agree. But think about using maybe, let me bring some over here, some embossing powders, okay? So with this one, I've used some Memento inks, then I've embossed in clear over it, and it gives it that really nice kind of shine effect. I've got another one here in black.
What a way to jazz up a coaster, because they're about coaster size as well, aren't they?
Yeah. But again, you look at that and you're thinking, right, there is some snippability in there. And there is. Because you're going to get, with those dies, you're going to get the outer edge, which is going to cut out and give you that main design there. Okay. So, yeah, gorgeous. And then you've got another die that is going to cut out that part.
Ah, okay. Yeah, yeah.
But then we've got another one that is going to cut out that middle. So you could have that separate. So if I just took that away a second, you can cut out that part. And if you keep that in, it's going to give you all of these.
Yeah.
And then it's going to give you that centre. But then we've got another one here, if I just take that one off a second, that is going to sit on there.
See, and that straight away gives you all the possibilities, because remember, you're not just cutting in, you're cutting out as well. But you can actually do a combination of both. In fact, once I would actually, when you first get these, I would try and do one of everything. I pop them on a board and then go, there's what I can do.
Right, this is what I can do. But then there's always more that you can do.
Yeah, of course.
Because there's different ways of layering them up.
Yes.
You could use this and you can create an aperture card. So if you use the outer edge, use the aperture card, make an aperture, and then your mosaic can be behind it. You can make shaker cards with these. The possibilities are actually endless.
They are actually, they're brilliant. When you look at the interchangeability between them as well, I'm just looking down at my die sets that I've got here. When you start thinking of the combinations, even within the one stamp and die set, great. But remember, you're getting it 3 times over, and therefore 3 times the potential and possibility. Remember, using the dies on their own as well, you've got mats and layers. So stamps to one side for a second. If you've got just the dies, they are excellent for making mats and layers with really interesting shapes.
Exactly.
Love it.
As I say, there's so much you can do. So what I've done to create this card is I've done 2 in blue, Okay, so I've stamped in some Memento ink and then I've embossed over it. I found when you emboss over it, not only does it give you a gorgeous effect, but it's a lot easier to colour because you keep it in within the lines, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So if I just show you here, I did have a pen and now I've lost it. Where's my pen gone? Pen's gone walkabouts. Can anybody see a pen?
Under the stamp
But
press.
I've only just started to look at the mess I've created.
There it is, look.
Right, there's the pen. Okay, so I'm just going in with a Zig pen. These are watercoloured markers and it is called Light Carmine. So I'm just going around the edge of that. And then I'm going in. Now, I don't have any water here, but I have got my spray. So I'm just going to spritz a little bit of water on there. Take some tissue and just take a bit of that off. And then I'm just going to blend. And I've got a really nice effect. How easy is that? Okay.
Stunning.
But of course, you can do any colours. As I say, I've done that one in the blue and the pinks to coordinate with that one. And I've got this one that I've just coloured in the centre. And you'll see the reasoning behind that when we start die cutting it out. So that's my main background, okay? So that's going to go at the back. So that's going to one side. And then I'm going to come in, and now I've just got to remember which ones I want to cut. So I'm going to go in with this one, and that one's going to fit directly over there.
So that's cutting the little sort of
That's going to cut that part out. And then I'm thinking, do I want to cut that out as well? And I'm going to go for it, because I have no idea how I'm going to, well, I do know how I'm going to put the card together, obviously, but it's the same as every time I start my demo, I change it, because I get another idea on how to use that. So I just need to try and find, there we go. Can you see it's just gone in, and slots in with that heart there. Make sure that's stamped down. So we'll just put that through the die cutting machine. So you can see why I haven't actually finished off colouring the whole mosaic.
Okay.
I might use the bits that I'm cutting out and that I'm not going to use on this card on another card in a different colour. So I haven't purposely coloured it all in. Okay. So there is my outer edge. There.
Oh, we just had an email in from
them.
Kim, thank you.
Kim?
There's nothing like authority that comes directly from the US of A. Indiana is considered as the Midwest.
Oh, right, okay.
Because it's near Michigan, did we hear? Near Indiana's near Michigan, and Heartfelt are in Indiana, right? Yeah.
Very interesting.
The Midwest.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Kim, for putting us right on that. We're rubbish at American geography, us.
So
rubbish.
now, that's great.
But now we know.
There's always somebody out there that knows. That's what I love about the TV. So I've got that part, and then I'm going to go in with this one, and I'm going to cut out this middle bit.
See, imagine that, just that inner piece, and just do it in lots and lots of different colours, and then make a background from it.
You could use, background. You could, this is a lovely. You can cut it. I'll show you. Honestly, it's.
I know you've got.
These are going to be those shows.
Yeah, because you've got 5 hours worth of show, but you've got probably 25 hours straight away of ideas, haven't you?
Of ideas that I would love to share with you. So that's that part, which I might use. So I'm going to put that to one side, and then look at that. Little flower.
Just bring that one where you just cut it out of, Nikki.
Right,
bring that back in, because we missed that.
Oh, did we? So I've cut that.
See, look, that's elegant.
Out of that.
That's like a cathedral window now.
I could use that as well. It's just so many different possibilities on how I can use this. Right, so I'm going to come in and I'm going to bring my card. So I've used, all the papers are from the paper pad. Okay. So this is my background. You will notice that it is one of the frame dies that I think Did I launch this one last week, or was this one on Black Friday? Because we've had quite a few.
You'll find them on the website.
I've
I think
that up. They will be on the website.
Has got a massive, massive back catalogue on our website, I believe. Is that the one where we've got like 30-something pages worth of heartfelt goodies? There's lots and lots and lots, I know, but they do sell out very, very quickly as well. So do make sure that you stock up. Paper packs, we put the details up individually, $17.99. In fact, Charlotte's just found the die that Nikki's using right now.
There we go.
Shot by Brown with Heartfelt. Is it that one there, the filigree companion?
I can't see from here, but yes, it possibly could be the filigree.
Okay. We'll go and have a little look on the bundle.
Oh, there's a bundle there. That's it.
Is it that one? Oh no, it's not that one actually. It's more frilly on the inside, isn't it? It is similar. You could use that one, yeah.
So
it is that one. It's the flourish one.
It's the flourish one at the top.
Yes, flourish.
Is it the flourish?
Keep going. Stop. That's the one.
There it is.
That's the one.
It is.
So you can find that on that bundle on the website.
That's an amazing bundle, actually.
Yes, it is, actually.
Because that's how I created my shape card as well. Okay, so what I've done is I've used one of the Octagon dies that we launched a few months back, and I'm using that as my backdrop. Okay. Then I'm coming in with my main mosaic, which I've got foam pads on. That is going to go on there, like that. Okay, and now this is where the fun begins, because I'm thinking, I have already put some pearls on there, by the way.
Yeah.
Just to save a bit of time. I'm thinking if I lift these up.
And the thing is, for adding pearls and gems, you've got your indicators are there. There's no guesswork, is there?
Amazing to put all your gems on. Can you imagine putting gems in all those little tiny circles?
Beautiful.
And then I'm going to come in just with a little bit of glue. And then that is going to sit there, but you have to just bear with me a second. There we go. So can you see why I coloured the whole of the bottom one?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't colour the centre.
Because you've turned that into a sort of flower now, haven't you?
Okay, so just lifting that up. Can you imagine as well all the colour combinations that you could do this in?
Yes.
And then...
But also, if you hadn't put the pearls in there as well, you could actually take that die twice, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Offset it, and then make it like layers of petals almost, couldn't you? That would work.
That would work.
That really would work.
So again, I'm going to lift these up
I want a
as well.
die-cutting machine now. I want to play as well. I love this. It's really good.
And with this one, what I'm going to do is just add a little piece of foam tape and just lift that up slightly. What I'm going to do is, because I've now decided to lift it up.
You're lifting everything now, aren't you?
I am. I'm going for it. I'm going to go in with a pale blue. Oh, not that one, because that one's run out. We'll go for this one. And just colour in those bits there, because I know you'll probably be able to see those. And then pop that on there. And that is
winning nails, can I say?
Just one way of using that Elegant Mosaic die.
Tremendous.
Okay.
Tremendous, tremendous.
Then I've created a border. So what I've done is I've die cut two out.
Yeah.
I've put them down like that, and then I've put a little bit of tape on the back, and then I put some foam tape to really hold that and give me a nice bit of support.
They look like again, domes from the Taj Mahal.
You could just keep on going. If you was into scrapbooking, you could create so many different variations with it. You could
create tabs with that, couldn't you? Because that's got snippability.
Yep, so many, as I say, snippabilities in all of these. So then that's going to go on the bottom. Again, I've put a pearl each end. And then I've got...
Gosh, that's so nice, isn't it?
A sentiment there. Let's celebrate. That the tag is from the paper pad, and then I've just used one of the Heartfelt tabs.
Oh yeah, because there are loads of tags in the
paper
paper
in the
pack.
centre of that flower, let's just add a little pearl in there. And of course you could use your glitters. Look at that.
Stunning work, Mrs. That beautiful.
Wow. But it was not difficult to create.
No, it really wasn't.
It really wasn't.
That's brilliant. Can I just show you from the paper pack? There's all the tags that you're getting, remember, which is awesome. And remember, on the paper pack, every single one, it's 24 sheets, every one is double-sided, so you'll have 2 sheets of those for you to fussy cut out and use in different ways. It's wonderful. Oh, right, OK. Need to give you the news already. Remember, this is the world launch as well that we are doing, so we're doing it before everyone. In fact, we have buyers in America who are buying right now because we're the first place to get it, and that's where you want to get it from, isn't it? The first people to launch. 628914 is your item number. 20% now, it's official. 20%, we're only half an hour in of the complete collection. That is the paper pack. It's 216 GSM, plus you get your 3 sets of Elegant Mosaic, Floral Mosaic and Bursting Bloom Mosaic stamps and dies you are getting. And you've seen now how versatile the dies are and the fact that there is interchangeability between the sets as well, which is lovely. Can I show you another sample which I found here, which I just think shows off the versatility of this so beautifully? And I can't see, can you see the name on that one, Nikki?
I think that is...
From the design team? I can't quite make it out.
Robin Glennon.
Ah, yes.
That
so
is
beautiful,
Robin.
beautiful handwriting. But look, again, can you see how that's all layered up beautifully? I don't even know how that... Oh, that's been done on the art foam, hasn't it?
Yes,
so it's been cut out on the art foam.
To get the thickness,
yes.
If you want to get sort of like that real layered effect, cut the mosaic out using your
art foam.
Colour around the edges so that you can't see the white, and then you will glue your paper mosaic straight onto your foam.
How thick is the... Well, I'll show you the art foam in just a second, actually. How thick is the art foam? Because it looks... Actually, let's bring up the details and have a look. Let's do that. Thank you, Al.
She may have used a couple of layers.
You get 20 sheets of the art foam. And this is lovely. It's I would say it's probably 1 millimetre. I don't know, maybe a little bit more.
I know it's slightly thinner than the normal flower foam that you normally see.
It's really, really cool, actually. It feels lovely. It feels like silk.
You can use your heat gun on it, you can colour it, you can create your 3-dimensional flowers.
So you can cut your flowers out with it?
Also, and you can create your 3-dimensional flowers, but you can also, as I say, use it to give your projects a really layered effect by using that to cut the shape out with.
I think this will be remarkably useful in this one-day special, to be honest. And you get 20 sheets, and it's 8.5 by 11. And if my memory serves me correctly, that's slightly off an A4 here in the UK. I think it works out slightly larger, or is it slightly smaller?
I think it's one way slightly longer and the other way slightly shorter, isn't it?
Slightly slimmer but slightly longer.
So dimension-wise, you're probably getting exactly the same.
Well, yeah, it is as close as an A4 here in the UK, and you get 20 sheets of it as well. 675424, it's just £11.99. You get a £3 saving here as well. So we were just going through the collection, weren't we, on the one-day special. We've got the stamps and dies available as partner bundles, and they've got a £4 saving. So if you wanted to just, for instance, just go for the first collection, which is the Elegant Mosaic. Sorry, Marcus, it was always going to be the way, wasn't it? You were on one side and I was on the other. Elegant Mosaic. So if you just wanted to go for that stamp and die partner set together, details are at the bottom of the screen there for you, and you've got a £4 saving there at £29.98. Remember, you're getting both in your one-day special anyway. But we've taken all of the savings from the 3 bundles of the Mosaic stamps and dies and put those in addition to the £18 saving on your one-day special. So technically speaking, you're really making a £30 bumper saving. And of course, remember, it's down into 2 flexes anyway for you, which is really, really good. And of course, if you want to eradicate P&P out of your life, all you do is become a Freedom member, and you can do that while you're actually confirming your order. You can do that. Now, you also get an inspiration page with this, because everything comes in a heartfelt bag for you, and you get an inspiration sheet as well, which shows you exactly how to recreate the card that you see there on the front. In fact, if I just whiz that around to the back, you can see it takes you through step by step all the instructions, and it talks about the products used as well, all of which will be in your one-day special. And I think that's really nice because that's a good starting point, isn't it? That's lovely.
So, as I say, if you're not a colourer, if you're thinking this is a little bit too much colouring, use your daubers. You've seen me using the daubers before. You can add your colour with the daubers, which I will show you in a second what I mean by daubers for anybody new out there watching. And maybe you're thinking, what are daubers?
And actually, this is one lady that definitely needs her daubers as well, because she's always got her talons, and you don't want to get them inky, do you?
They are actually a bit bright.
Oh, they're lovely. Your nails are always winning, Nikki.
But
do you know what? You do you amazingly, and you always do amazing nails. Actually, are you going to do a bit of dauber action in this demo?
I'm going to do a little bit of dauber action.
Well, you can see them because they're on the show as well. Just a quick reminder on your one-day special, because you have got... Sorry, Charlotte. Oh, we're all like perfectly coordinated in the wrong direction today, aren't we? Don't worry, you get a proper presenter at 8 o'clock. You get Scott. You're one of the real business presenters here. 628914 is your item number. A quarter of the stock now. We're only just over half an hour into the entire show. I'll go through that paper pack again for you a little bit later during the show. But if you want to get that checked out now, remember you've got the world launch on this one as well. Now, if you want storage for your stamps and dies, we've got the big binder as well. It's one of the sexiest things in craft, let me tell you. It's beautiful. Oh, it's in the box. I can't break it out. Can I unwrap it? Is that allowed? I think I need some scissors to get in though. It's like really tough. Oh, hang on. I've done it.
It's like Christmas, isn't it?
Oh, it's like Christmas Day again. Hooray! Whee! Get rid of that. I don't need that. Sorry, Mads. I'll clear it up. Don't worry. Right, here's the storage. It's one of the sexiest storage in craft, isn't it, Heartfelt?
Isn't it just?
Yeah, really lovely.
I think, to be perfectly honest, all of Heartfelt's packaging is absolutely adorable, don't you?
Yeah, it is.
You know, us crafters, I think in the last probably 10 years have really gone up a notch. We used to be plastic boxes, everything used to get chucked in drawers. Not anymore. You can.
That's sweet. Looks like a designer bag. Looks like you've just been shopping somewhere really posh, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? But these
what do you have at Heartfelt?
These are going to house your stamps and your dies.
Yes.
You can keep all your sets together.
Yeah.
You can still use your packaging to be able to, so that you know what's in them.
Yeah.
As in the front of the packaging,
so
you can cut that and put some holes in, pop it in there. I haven't got mine on me today. I normally have my box with to
fully
show
loaded.
Everyone. Yeah, but I haven't today, and I'm
And it's got the magnets, which keeps it nice and tidy as well.
I believe it'll hold 7 stamp sets. If you use the magnetic storage panels that we do have, I do believe, on the show, you can put your dies in there as well.
Fabulous.
It will hold everything.
It's well worth getting. It absolutely
can you imagine
is.
how much, you know, how they sit on your shelf?
Yeah.
And they just look neat, tidy, and keep everything
they really
together.
do. They look the bee's knees.
It really does.
And the more you get, the more you'll want, because you want them all, like, a whole row of them. Definitely a whole row of them. That's something to be proud of. 374418 is your item number then. The panels are coming, actually. They're coming my way. If I reach out to the telly screen there, they will just arrive in my hand as if by magic. Thank you, Mads. Right, OK, so here are the panels. Right, let's go. What have I got? Stamp and die. Oh, we get 2 sets, do you? Oh, OK, right, yes. So three there. These are super, super good as well. So your dies just go directly onto... I'm not going to take some off right now, but you just
so you can
just
put your stamps on the front and your dies on the back.
So the stamps will cling to the front and the dies will cling to the back, and you get 6 of these. So you get 2 packs of 3 for your $12.99, which is pretty good, isn't it? That's like a big pack of cards now, isn't it? So you get all 6 of those. So that will do the complete collection.
That will hold your dies as well,
and more. Which is really good. 934723 is the item number for you as well. We also, hang on, let me, I'll reach out and reach out. Thank you, darling. We also have the stamp storage panels as well. 15 of these. Okay, so you just got a nice big collection of stamps. Then you actually get 15 of these. So they come in packs of 5. So you get 1, 2, 3. Magic, Mads. Well done. 021997 is your item number. That's good for £9.99. And of course, they all go in your gorgeous storage, just like so. It's all made to work with each other. Marvellous. Right, OK. So, I've been that way, I've been that way. Let's go your way now, Nikki.
Let's go my way. So on this one, I'm using the Floral Mosaics. And I'm just going to show you really quickly how you can colour these up using your daubers. So if you've never seen the daubers before, they come in a stack of, I think there's 12, so you get in 2 sets of 6. Okay, so you will get them that will come to you stacked like that.
So you can use them like a big pen if you want, can't you?
You can use 3 at a time, you can use 1 at a time. But the really nice thing is when they are layered up and stacked together, you can see all the colours in there that you are using. Okay?
Yeah, it's very good, isn't it?
So I'm going to go in with my, tell you what, we'll go in with a bit of yellow first. So I like to use mine individually, just like that, on my finger. So it doesn't matter whether you've got long nails, short nails, your finger will go in there. If you're not comfortable doing it like that though, you can hold it like that. But mine actually fits perfectly in there.
And no nails are injured.
And nothing is injured. And it actually helps protect my, my nails.
Oh, and one of the first things I learned, because I've been at the craft store now for, I don't know, a couple of years, 2-3 years, something like that. And the first thing I learned from our first show is that you give your daubers a haircut, don't you?
I do, yes. So when they start looking a little bit shabby, because they will, because you know, you're going to use them a lot.
Yeah.
Right, I've got a little shabby one here. Can you see? A little bit of shabbiness.
Oh, yeah, a little bit of shab there on the edge.
Just a little bit. I'm going to give it a haircut.
Just gives it a haircut.
And I just snip it away.
And then it lives longer.
It does. And what I would say is don't go in sort of like really heavy-handed. Go in very gently.
Yeah.
With this one, the darker purple, I'm just taking a little bit off using the matte and just adding a little bit of colour in there. Nice soft colours on this one. I'm using the oxide inks and I have just gone over that heart.
So it's almost like, it's a bit like applying makeup, I suppose, a little bit, isn't it? It is,
because you know, imagine putting your foundation on heavy-handed.
Well, I don't have to imagine, Nikki, I have to do it.
But you go in gently, you're smooth. Do you use a applicator, a brush or sponge?
Yes, both.
He uses them all.
Whatever's nearest to hand.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, never a dauber, though, I have to say.
Yeah, but if you're using a sponge, obviously you'd want to go in quite gently.
Yeah.
So then go in with the green.
Like everything in life, don't rub it too hard.
And look at that. I'm going over the edge a little bit because I know that once I cut these out, but that is how easy it is to colour with your daubers. And get some colour down.
Stunning. Do you want some quick details for your daubers? I know they're on the screen there, but this is how they come to you in 2 little stacks. Hey, maybe I should try my makeup with daubers, because I might not look like Coco the Clown then. 06, because I am underneath all of this somewhere. 069, don't look. 069154 is your item number. Yeah, you could put 1 on each finger, wouldn't you? And you'd still have 2 spare. Anyway. Oh yeah, that would do my makeup much quicker, wouldn't it? I see where you were going with that, Charlotte. Anyway, for your crafting, these are 069154 is your item number. They come in 2 stacks of 6 there, and as Nikki said, you could use them, you know, just all stacked up as one. Use it like a big pen with the ink at the end, or use them 1 by 1 or 2 by 2, or however you want to. You can. £13.99, and they'll last a long, long time, even longer if you give them a haircut, eh, Nikki?
They will, yes.
Quick trim every now and again.
I'm just trying to not imagine you sitting in your dressing room
with a dauber,
with the daubers, putting on your makeup.
I know.
You want to use your pens. Again, going in with my watercoloured pens, just adding a little bit of colour, and then I'm just going to go in with my brush, just take a little bit of that water off on the back of my hand actually. But look, because I've embossed it.
Oh yeah.
So I've got the colour underneath.
It's keeping you neat.
You may have some coloured embossing powders, but look how easy it is. I don't have to worry about going out the lines. and then just blend that. It does really give you a nice effect. As I say, there's so many different ways, different colour combinations that you could do these. But just look at that, how easy that is to colour.
Oh, that's lovely.
It isn't difficult to colour them, it really isn't. Especially if you're using your embossing powders, because that's going to hold that colour in so it doesn't, you can't really go out the edge.
And isn't it funny that adding the colour to that has actually, it's increased the dimension, the distance, the prowess of the image as well. Because when you first see that image stamped out, you think, okay, how can I jazz it? How can I really make the individual elements more distinctive?
Maybe you just want to go for real pastel colours. So yeah, use your daubers, or you can go in with bright colours. Use your pens, use some darker inks, completely up to you. Or how about doing something like the card that I'm going to do now?
Oh.
What about no colour at all? Sound a bit boring?
None.
Does it sound a bit boring to you?
Well,
do you think I'm going to do boring?
I doubt very much, Nikki. I doubt very much.
How about just embossing them with some gold glittered embossing?
Ooh.
Okay, look at these.
Ooh, that's nice.
So again, I'm still using the Elegant Mosaics.
Yeah.
I've done 3. Okay, so we're going to pop them to one side.
Oh, imagine stamping that onto your napkins. Get the cheap Naffas, whatever ones, the cheap ones from the £99 plus a penny shop, and then stamp them and emboss them. The pound shop, then, if you like. And then you can emboss them, couldn't you?
So I really wasn't listening on that one.
You could make posh napkins, I was just saying, by stamping
yes,
these on.
Yes. Yeah. What about using these stamps on fabrics?
Yes.
Other fabrics.
Yeah.
Like you say, furniture.
Yeah, definitely.
You've got your borders, you've got the mosaics as your main feature.
They go to the centre of a tile perfectly.
Because these are red rubber, you can use any products with them.
Or you could go round things as well, couldn't you?
Yeah, because you could.
Because they've got that flexibility.
So again, I'm going in using my stamping platform, using some anti-static chalk, which is just going to stop the embossing powder sort of going all over the place, basically, and sticking where I don't want it to stick. So hence we call it anti-static. So I'm just inking that up with that sticky ink, going down and just making sure I put enough pressure to get all that detail in. And I'm just going to lift that up and show you. I don't know whether you can you see that? There we go, look. You see?
Yeah, almost. Yes, gotcha.
Yeah, because it's obviously clear.
Yeah.
There we go. You can just see that, okay?
Okay.
So
Secret here is which embossing powder are you using?
Right, so the embossing powder I am using is, I don't know.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the answer to that one, because it isn't Dress My Craft, I do know that.
Oh, okay.
This is, I keep my pots, and there was some pearls in here.
Okay, we've got the, I think we've either just done or are about to do a big wow embossing show, aren't we? So the
that
wow
would be perfect for this.
Even as a baby steps crafter,
Yeah.
I have to tell you, wow is the only embossing powder that it's my go-to. I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. And the metallics they do literally do look like metal.
Okay, so I'll just pop that down, pop that back in. This is when I do literally go home covered in glitter. A little bit of sparkle. So I'm then going to take my heat gun. So I think I'm just doing 4 layers. So I've stamped and embossed 4 of these, but no colouring. You don't have to colour them if you don't want to. You could actually stamp onto coloured cardstock.
Yeah.
And you would still get an amazing effect.
Ooh, just watch that go. It's so satisfying. Ooh.
Just work all the way around. Can't see, so I'm just going to pop that down flat for a second. And I think we have
it's always a magic
done.
moment, isn't it?
Isn't it? Just look at that. stunning. Picked
Beautiful.
up every single bit of detail
Yeah.
on that mosaic. So now I've got my dies. So with this one, you've got, obviously you've got your border. So if I just show you a stamped border, I've got one here in black. So this is the border that coordinates with it. So you've got your stamp, and then obviously you've got your coordinating die with that one. So just pop that to one side because I don't need that for a second. And then I've got my layers here. Okay, so I'm going to cut one out. So we're going to sort of like do it step by step. So we'll do this one and use this as my backdrop. And that is going to cut out absolutely perfectly if I get it right, which
do you know what? I'm going to pop off just for a quick second. Nikki, you carry on.
Yeah, you're fine.
Because then I'll come back and we'll finish off. But I just need you to give you the news because we're now talking 30% of the entire day's one-day special, brand new world launch. We've got it before the States, before Heartfelt HQ have even launched. Our sister channel, Create and Craft, they haven't had it yet either.
No.
We got it first, and it's coming directly to you from Indiana in the Midwest of the US of A. Should be with you in around about 10 days' time, so there's no delayed dispatch on this. It's coming straight out from Heartfelt HQ in America. 628914 gets you the 3 sets of the stamps and dies. So all 3 of the mosaic designs, the elegant, the floral and the bursting blooms, plus the matching dies as well. Remember, the dies give you those borders. You've got your outline dies. You've got dies that actually take out some of the detail from the in of the design, if that at all makes sense. So actually it does a lot more than on first glance it would lead you to believe. It's brilliant. Plus you've got the paper pack, of course, 216 GSM, 24 sheets, 12 designs, all double-sided. You can buy more individually as well, which is a really, really good idea. You know, when it comes to paper packs, you always want, you want one for using and one for stroking, don't you? Definitely, and probably another spare on top of that as well. I know people who, when a new paper pack launches, they'll have 8 or 9 stacked up behind them just because you will make lots of future projects. And the worst thing ever is to use that last page, isn't it? Stock up. The details are at the bottom of the screen. I'm not saying it for a loaded reason. I'm telling you now, I'm not here on commission in any way, shape or form. I'm saying it because I know a lot of crafters, and I know the fact that you do want one for using, one that you can go at straight away. There's tags in there, there's quarter pages, there's full pages. You've actually got the replication of the mosaics, which you can die cut straight out of the paper pack as well. There's so much. Listen to me. I know very little about crafting. I'm ranting and raving about this because I absolutely love it. It's a brand new launch. It's doing ever so well. 30% of the stock already sold out and gone. It's yours with, actually, that saving is a misnomer slightly because you do get an £18 saving. That's absolutely true. But you get even more of that because these 3 sets of stamps and dies are all available as individual bundles if you want to buy them on their own, just the stamp and dies together. Those bundles have a £4 saving each. So we've taken the £4 from that one and the £4 from that one and the £4 from that one, and we've added that into the savings and carried them over into the one-day special. So your official saving really is £30 on your one-day special, and of course it's on Flexi as well. So you can break it down to those 2 payments, £44.96, and you can be one of the first people in the world to be buying the brand new Elegant Mosaics. I want it all complete collection. Please be as quick as you can though, because it's been a busy hour already. 628914 is the item number. Right, so you die cut the whole thing the first time.
Yeah, so what I've done is I've cut out my main one, then I've gone to the next one to give me that one, and then that one will layer up. So I'll put that one on some foam pads, which obviously I'm not going to because we don't have long left. Where's
no, we don't. It's flown away.
And
we've
then
got 3 minutes.
I've got another one that I've cut out with that, so I can lift that up there, and that will go on there. But I'm going to put that off-centered. Okay, so this is a real shame that I cannot stick this together, but I'll tell you what, we will finish this card off in the first demonstration at 8
let's leave it as a cliffhanger because you've got another hour, in an hour with Scott.
There's a lot more that I want to do to it.
Yes.
But look at that.
So we'll open the show with the big reveal on what happens with that when it's all stuck together as well.
No
a little bit later.
Involved, just
that's
your
beautiful.
embossing powders.
See, and that's wonderful. And you wouldn't have thought you could create such a wow effect with no colour.
With no,
just
it is.
one.
But as I say, I could have used some red card and embossed over the top.
Yeah.
I could have used any colour card.
Different colour every other layer.
Yeah.
That would have done it, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You could use brown and cream together, couldn't you? Or, you know, whatever your favourite colour combinations are. If you want some inspiration, by the way, the paper pack is a really, really good place to go to. It's in your one-day special. 24 sheets, 216 GSM, and they're all double-sided. I'm just going to take you through as many as I can as time allows there. But you've got toppers on there, you've got full pages, you've got borders. A lot of these designs actually match the scale of the die cuts as well, so you've got a whole sheet where you can actually die cut out. In fact, that one, for instance, I think you'll be able to die cut straight out of your set, which is really, really cool. So there's lots of different sort of colour vibes going on. Backgrounds, mats and layers, all sorts. In fact, I'm just getting to the page now. They're the ones, I think, Nikki, aren't they, that you can just go straight in with the dies?
Yeah, so you can use the dies just the same way as I've just used them with the stamps.
Yeah.
But you've got the images just to go to if you're a little bit short of time like we are.
Yeah, wonderful. Talking of time, we are coming towards the end of this show. Please make sure that if this is in your basket that you do check it out and grab it. Let me see if I get to the tags in time. We're about to get it. Remember, it is going directly from HQ of Heartfelt, which is in Indiana, so this will be around with you in around about 10 days, which, of course, as we know, is in the Midwest of America. Right, thank you for your company. Thank you, Nikki, lovely girl.
Thank you very much.
Back with Scott in an hour's time, so you get a proper presenter then, you lucky thing. Please do check out your basket. Stay right where you are. 30% of the stock already gone, so use the next hour to check out and then come back and join Nikki in